Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. We're joined again with Richard Bolen. Richard, obviously you're without peers here in the market in terms of, you know, the research, the analysis, and the marketing that you do. Top it all off, you share the blog with us as a network and competitors around the lake to the betterment of the community as a whole. There must be some listings out there that you have that maybe we could talk about here, because this is a real estate show after all.
Well, we can talk about two in general. There's a listing that we have right now that I think is an absolute steal, and the address is 3360 Marlette. And it's listed at $179,000, and it's 2 bedrooms, and it's got a bath, and it's got a nice yard. And the house is in really nice condition. I mean, it could take a new carpet or something like that, but you know, if somebody buys this house right now and they do a conventional loan and they put a renter in there, they'll make money on just putting the renter in there. And the market has been, it's such a funny market. This house has been on the market for about 90 days, and every second I feel like that it's, you know, we're going to get an offer on it, and it hasn't happened yet. And it's a screaming steal of a deal. And it just, I mean, you know, sometimes you just don't know.
But before we talk about the second listing, what is the market doing? I mean, is it a good time to buy? Is it, I mean,
it's a great time to buy because of the interest rates, and the market is still declining slightly. It's not declining precipitously. I just crunched the numbers and put them out on the blog right before the show. And the median sold price is slightly down so far this year compared to what it ended up in 2010. About one out of every 2 home buyers right now is buying a distressed property, and about 1 out of every 2 home buyers is buying a home at $300,000 or less. So, you know, a good half of the market right now is either distressed or within the market entry segment in terms of price.
You've got another listing that you're alluding to. What's the details?
We have a really fun house out on Divot Court that backs the golf course, the country club golf course out there. And the house is a big house. It's listed at $699, which is a really exceptionally attractive price. But it has a 2,300 square foot pool house inside, and so there's a big indoor pool inside the house.
I've been in that house before.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful property.
Yeah, and you know, we've had one offer on it already, and that deal was not able to come together, but that's it. On average, it takes about 6 months to sell a house in the market today.
All right, so I've watched the show, I've logged on to your website, I've found the blog. How do people get a hold of you if they want to see your property or want more information on this market?
800-923-9022, or richard@thelistingcompany.com, or check us out at the Lake Tahoe Real Estate Blog.com. And so that's 3 or 4 different ways that most people find us.
Pretty easy. Richard, I want to thank you on behalf of the network for all of the work from a contributing editor standpoint that you do on behalf of this show. Thank you from a community standpoint. I think it's truly a benefit here to the Lake Tahoe community.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. This is all a very cool thing.
All right. Well, we're just about out of time. So that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Tahoe Real Estate Show. We'll see you next week.